Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I am currently, I will be 37 weeks pregnant when you are watching this, if you watch this when it goes live. I'm almost 37 weeks right now, but I'm trying to batch film, and so this will probably be going live whenever I am about 37 weeks pregnant or ish. As you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be showing y'all everything that is in my hospital bag and that is in my labor bag. I am hoping to have another unmedicated hospital birth. So I have a lot of stuff prepped for that. And let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing, I'm gonna start with the things that I would need first. So the first thing I have is, this is my labor bag. It's just a little tote that I got. I actually got this one for free from Sally's when I bought like a straightener or something. But I love this bag. And it's nice and big. So the first thing that I have on the top is snacks. Just a bag full of random snacks. Obviously in the hospital you can't eat when you're in labor, but my husband will be there and I tend to labor overnight. So he can have those, and then also whenever I have the baby, I tend to get very hungry right after, and so having a couple of snacks right on hand until someone can, until he can get me some food. Because normally I have somebody who comes up there, bring me food, but we're not allowed to have visitors. So I guess he's gonna have to go get me food. The next thing is going to be, I call this my next to me bag. I have had it every delivery and I love the concept. So it's just things that you would have, that you want near you at all times when you're in the hospital. So for me, I won't need this during labor, but I will need it after. It's just nipple butter for after she is born. I love this stuff. I have actually used it during my pregnancy, and it is very moisturizing. I don't like the lanolin stuff. It just feels too gunky. This doesn't feel as heavy. I also have in my little bag, so it's just a little diffuser necklace for just some oils that I have in here. I haven't been wearing it as much right now. I actually got it to wear during pregnancy, but I am very sensitive to smells right now. So, they give me headaches really bad. So I'm saving that for during labor. In addition to that, I have my little oil pack. I am not really huge into essential oils. I do believe in like aromatherapy, as far as certain smells can help with anxiety. And I do have one thing that I have found is that the black pepper, and I love plant therapy. It's just, they're good and they're cheap and they're pure oils. But the black pepper actually has helped me in the past with back pain. And I do tend to get really bad back labor. So I have my almond oil, and I have it in a bag in case it makes a mess. So my husband can rub that on my back if I have back labor. I also have just some other extra oils. I have, lime, lime and orange, just because they make me feel good. I like the way they smell. And juniper berry, because juniper berry actually really helps with anxiety. Lavender, because it's calming. I have the Invigorate Synergy from Plant Therapy. That is for, it's a breastfeeding safe oil that's for energy. And I have the Relax Synergy as well. And so those are just to go, and I've got a couple of extra little pads for my diffuser necklace. I am not going to bring an actual diffuser because I know that other people are sensitive to those, and I'm not going to be inconsiderate and, diffuse in a room where nurses have to come in and out, because that's just not very nice. I also have in here a chapstick because labor and your lips get dry and you need chapstick. I've got a couple of hair ties, and then I also have just a bunch of pins. I like to have a bunch of pins on me because you always have to fill out paperwork whenever you're at the hospital, and you never know when you're going to need a pin. Okay, so continuing on, I have my hospital gown. This is the first time I've actually had one because I found it online and it was $20, and I normally buy something to labor in that I can throw away, and it normally ends up equating out to $20, so I ended up getting a labor gown, and it's got the snaps all the way down the front, and it's got the snaps all the way down the back. The top pieces snap off as well, so that way whenever they're born and you do skin to skin, it just snaps right off. And so that is what I'm going to be laboring in, hopefully. I'm thinking also about bringing just a sports bra. That's what I have on now. But I thought about bringing bringing just a sports bra in case I tend to get really hot during labor, especially when I'm going medication free, and so I might end up just wanting to have just a sports bra on. My second labor, which was the one that I went without an epidural, I did end up completely naked at one point because I just got so hot. And so in addition to that, to help with that, I'm also bringing a little handheld fan. You can get these for $2 at Walmart. I love them. I have a million of them. I keep them in my purse from when we go to the park and stuff. I do also have an eye mask. So when I went into labor with my second, I had the transition of going from the house to the triage room and then to the hospital room actually slowed down my labor a lot. And so I had a thought, I think I saw it somewhere, of potentially bringing a mask to, if I started feeling a little overwhelmed, I can put on my headphones and a mask and just kind of zone out a little bit. I also have my heating pad, again, back labor, so heating pads are great for when you have back pain and back labor. This is one of my favorite things that I learned to bring. It is an extension cord. It's just a short little 5-foot extension cord, and it has the extra prongs. I actually just bought this one, so it's got the double prongs, and then it also has the USB drive, or the USB chargers. This is essential because a lot of times the plugs are not near the bed, and so you need to be able to extend it out. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in my labor bag because it is multi-port, and you know, just in case I want to have my phone right next to me or something and I want to stay in a certain area, or I have to stay in the bed for whatever reason, because they do intermittent monitoring, I might have to be near the bed for some points, and if I, for whatever reason, need to be near the bed, I'll have a place to plug my stuff into. I've got, this is just I think this is a micro USB. Is that what it's called? The micro USB charger for my headphones. It actually, my headset, I have 2 of these. This is my headset that I actually have on all the time when I'm at home so that I can listen to music throughout the day or a podcast or whatever. And I don't lose it, even though I do still manage to lose it. But I have 2 of these, and so that way I can switch them out, and I can charge one while the other is going, and that way I'm not hooked up directly to my phone. I have more mobility. I'm not stuck. And I do have a labor playlist already set up for that's just a bunch of worship music and hymns to help me really focus, because when I'm in labor, I don't want anybody to talk to me. I want to go very internal and just me and the Lord and getting through it. And I also am putting in my labor bag, I'm not sure I'll need them right away, but just in case I do cave and get the epidural, I have my compression socks. So with my last baby, I had the epidural and I ended up having really bad swelling in my calves. So I have my compression socks. I have my compression socks just in case. Hopefully I won't need them, but if I do, then they're there. So next is going to be my hospital bag. I am bringing just a little carry-on suitcase to the hospital with all of my stuff in it. The first thing on top is just all the paperwork that they give you to fill out for after they are born, for their birth certificate and everything. You have to have it at the hospital, so I'm just keeping it in my bag so I don't forget it. This is the special blanket that my mother-in-law made for Evelynn, and so we're going to bring it to the hospital so that we can take pictures with it right after she's born. Toiletries, I mean, it's super simple. I have, let's see, I've got shampoo, conditioner, body wash, a mouthwash, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, hair ties, and a little disposable razor because I'm really weird, like especially hair in like armpits and stuff like that. If I haven't shaved in like 2 days, it starts to make me feel kind of yucky, and so a little disposable razor for just in case. And then on my grab list, which I'll go over in a little bit, I do have my makeup is all in just this little pouch. So this is all of my makeup. I am bringing all of my makeup. I do always do my makeup in the hospital. It just makes me feel alive and it makes me feel more normal. And then also my moisturizer. I have loved this moisturizer. Clearly I need more. It's the L'Oreal Hydra Genius, and it is amazing. So I will definitely be grabbing that before we go. If you know me, this is an essential. A new book. So this is my book that I have been saving. I have been reading this series, and I actually ordered the second book, and I have not allowed myself to touch it because it is my treat to myself when I am up in the middle of the night breastfeeding or I'm at the hospital, and you know, there's only so much that you can do. So I went ahead and ordered that book, and so I'm going to be reading that while I'm in the hospital. I have a nursing bra that I got off of Amazon, and it's just one of the little, I mean, I'm sure you probably know, just a little clip clasp ones that snap down. I've had this for like 2 years, 3 years now. Clearly it's been well loved. So it's just a sleeping nursing bra. It's super soft and comfortable. That one just pulls straight down. Clothing wise, for while I'm in the hospital, I brought a couple of options because I have realized that with one of my babies, I really liked having a nightgown that I wore. And then with my third, I really liked having just like super comfy clothes. So I'm bringing both. So I've got just a little night dress, just a little spaghetti strap night dress. So it's really easy to pull down for nursing. And then I also have a couple of tank tops. I don't do nursing tank tops. I hate them. I find them extremely uncomfortable, and so I just use normal tank tops. It's nothing to pull down a tank top to nurse. It really is. Or a little spaghetti strap. It's not that hard. And they're just more comfortable in my opinion. So I have 2 of these, and this is my favorite shirt to nurse in. It's from my sister's wedding. It's my bridesmaid shirt. But it is so comfortable and it is so stretchy, and so it is great for like around the house and in the hospital to nurse in. And then I have my little pair of Mickey shorts. These are again just around the house because these are a little skimpy, but They're a little skimpy for me, but normally I'm skinnier when I'm wearing them. But I'll be, nobody's going to be there, so it's okay. And then I have some lounge pants. They're just super baggy lounge pants. Really comfortable. And then for going home, I am all about the comfort. So I have leggings and then I have yoga pants to wear home. And then I've got just this flowy tank top to wear that I can still nurse in. It's really stretchy to be able to pull down if necessary. I am planning on, because my sister I think is going to keep my kids, and so because they can't come up to the hospital, we are probably going to go over to their house to pick up the kids, and hopefully if she's born in a time that my parents can make it over, then my parents can just meet us there and we can just all hang out. So I do want to have like actual clothing so that we can just hang out and they can get to meet Evelynn and before we head back home. I also have just a sweater because I am always cold. So funny story, I tried to find the cheap little flip-flops that I normally get to take to the hospital for shower shoes, and I could not find any. I don't know why, but they didn't have any in my size. I guess because it's coming to the close of summer. So I ended up finding these in the back of my closet. They're flip-flops that I've been meaning to throw away because they are just worn completely down. And like you can see, they have like no toe. And so I've been meaning to throw these away anyway. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to wear them in the shower and then I'm going to throw them away. I do also have, this is a nipple shield. So all of my kids have had tongue ties and or lip ties. And so I have had to use a nipple shield in the past until they could get it. Like for my third, I had to use a nipple shield until she could get her tie lasered. And so I do have a nipple shield that I'm taking with me in case Evelynn ends up having a tie and nursing is too painful to do without a shield. I am hoping that we won't have to use it because I am not a big fan of shields, but it can be a little band-aid to get you through if you have to get a revision done. So I'm gonna bring it with me just in case. Let's see, I also have just some makeup remover wipes. I do have my pack of reusable nursing pads. My milk comes in, I guess it's because it's my fourth baby. Well, at least with my last babies, my milk comes in before I even leave the hospital. Within 24 hours, my milk is fully in, I'm engorged, and I am desperately needing these. If you are watching this and you are having your first baby, you probably will not need these. I did not get my milk in with my first until the third day, and I was already at home whenever my milk finally came in. But I guess because I've breastfed before, my body just knows what to do, and within 24 hours my milk fully comes in, and it's like, it's a mess. So I need lots of nursing pads. I am bringing the Depends. So I have not actually used these. I've had a lot of friends who have told me that they loved using the Depends adults diapers for postpartum because they're just so much more comfortable. I hate the mesh panties. I know a lot of people love them. I've never found them comfortable. I've always just kind of sucked it up and like, okay, well, this is kind of what you have to do. But I'm hopeful that I will really like these. And so I'm bringing a lot of them because I just want to have more. I want to have too much. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay, so moving on to the baby bag. I just have a diaper bag, and it's just this is the same diaper bag I've had for the last 3 kids. So the first thing that I have is I do have an entire sleeve of diapers. Now my hospital does provide diapers, but they provide Huggies. And All of my kids have had reactions to Huggies. They break out in them. So I always use Pampers with my tiny babies before I switch to Loves. So I'm going to go ahead and bring an entire sleeve of them because I don't want to have to put Huggies on her and then have her break out. And then, but what's funny is I do prefer the Huggies wipes. So there's that. And so I do have a pack of wipes to take with us for when we are going home. Just in case, like I said, we're going to be hanging out at my sister's house for a little bit after she gets here so that they can visit. I also have, this is my nursing cover. It's the free Moms nursing cover. It's the nursing poncho. Because like I said, well, first of all, if I have to nurse her in public anywhere that's not in the hospital room, I want to have a cover. I'll also be at my sister's house, and so I want to have a cover there too. I'm not comfortable nursing openly. It's just not my thing. I also have 2 spit up rags, self-explanatory. This is her car seat blanket. I have so many blankets that I'm bringing. I feel like I'm crazy. So this is her car seat blanket because we keep the car very cold and just so she can be nice and cozy. I am also bringing 2 of the swaddles. These are the Swaddle Me. Yes, these are the small Swaddle Me swaddles. In case I am struggling with regular swaddling, because I've never been very great at swaddling. I have some of the Velcro swaddles, but I am bringing my Lulu swaddle. This is one of those super, I don't want to undo it all, but it's because it's huge. This is one of those super stretchy swaddles. I am going to try using it. I want to have a bunch of options on swaddles because I am terrible at swaddling, and so I have a bunch of different options, and I'm going to just see if one of them works for me. I also have, this is strictly for pictures, like I said, I have a billion blankets. So this is just a little swaddle, and it's really small, and it has a matching bow, and I just want to have it for pictures for right after she's born. And then we have a muslin blanket. I don't like these for anything except for just covering the baby up and like using for an all-purpose blanket and kind of things like that. I don't really like them for swaddling. I tried and I just could not get them to work for me. So clothing wise, I am bringing a couple, let's see, I have 3 just little gowns for while we're at the hospital. If I want to have her dressed, she may just stay naked the entire time. But you know, I am a notorious overpacker and I don't care. I like to do it. It makes me feel better. And so I've got 3 little gowns. And because I can't help myself, I also have the matching little headbands to go with it. So these are all teeny tiny little newborn headbands. And so we've got all the colors. And this little gray one will go with her going home outfit. I've just got a little shirt that says Little Sister. And then some little pants with a kitty cat on the booty. And then I've got her gray bow to go with it. I've got 2 pairs of socks and 2 hats. I probably won't need hats because she's going to be born in September in Texas. But like I said, I'd rather have too much stuff than not enough. Let's see. Again, surprise pin. I also have a nail file. Their little nails always come out like little razor blades. Just tissues, and I've got 2, these are my favorite thing that I started carrying in my diaper bag like 3 years ago. These little, I'll help if I turn it around, these little portable Lysol sprays are awesome because you can use them like on what am I thinking? On grocery carts. And if you're out in public and you have to touch things that you don't want your kids to touch, they're handy. And then little diaper bags. And I think that that is it. No, one more thing. Ooh, okay, so this is just sitting on top. This is just a nice, soft, comfortable blanket that smells like my house because I get really bad anxiety after the baby gets here and whenever the hormones and everything. So I like to have things that make me feel more like I'm at home. And so I'm gonna have that blanket and I'm gonna grab my pillow on the way out that I use every night. And then I have my list of things that we are supposed to be grabbing on the way out the door. So we have phone chargers, my computer bag with all of my stuff in it. I tend to be up basically the entire night nursing when I'm in the hospital, so I just set my computer up and I generally watch Netflix or a movie or something on my computer. My books that I am currently reading, because one book's not enough, and my Bible. I am also got to grab my tripod, my pillow, my makeup and moisturizer, and my headsets. And I think that's everything that I need. Like I said, I am a massive overpacker. So, this video ended up being very long. That's my running theme lately, is super long videos. So with that, I am going to go ahead and close this video out. If you stuck around this long and watched the whole thing, thank you. I so much appreciate it. I cannot believe that we are already coming up on the end of my pregnancy, that I am already almost 37 weeks. I keep saying that, it doesn't seem real. We are fully expecting her to be here. We are not expecting to go much longer with how my body is acting. We are fully expecting that I will probably have her around or before 38 weeks. So it's getting really fast. So hopefully the next video that I will be posting after this will be my I'm in labor. If not, then it will probably be my last pregnancy update. I said in my last video, I normally do homeschooling videos as well, and other motherhood and biblical womanhood videos. But recently I've been very focused on pregnancy stuff because I am so pregnant. And so I am hoping to get back into those other videos very soon. So be on the lookout for those, probably after she gets here though. So I hope that you'll have a fantastic week, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.